Welcome into Friday Night Hits, the first Friday of the playoffs across the Palmetto State. I'm Brad Fralick, thrilled to be back in the saddle tonight with both Mark and Julia in South Bend for Saturday night's Clemson-Notre Dame showdown. It's been a special year for the Hillcrest Rams. 9-1, their best regular season since they won the state championship back in 2014. Opening up the playoffs at home against the Burns Rebels, riding high after beating the reigning champs Gaffney last week. It is our Sparrow Financial Game of the Week. Two high-powered offenses, two stout defenses. This one promising to be a good one. Second quarter, Hillcrest down 24-0 to start the game. Avery McFadden catches the kickoff. And how about this? This will get you back into a game in a hurry. How about a 70-yard return for a touchdown that gets Hillcrest on the board just before halftime? It's 24-7 at that point. Third quarter, Burns quarterback Colby Shaw hits Ethan Morris wide open for a touchdown that made it 31-7 Burns. Here comes Hillcrest. Hillcrest answering with a quick touchdown. Bennett Judy to Jalen Neal. That made it 31-14. Then Hillcrest with the ball again. Judy hitting Avery McFadden in stride for a huge play that got into the red zone. And then Judy dumps it off to Logan Cauldron for the touchdown. This touchdown made it a 31-21 game. Hillcrest trying to climb back into it. They get the ball back. Bennett Judy, deep ball. Logan Cauldron, a 45-yard touchdown. It is a three-point game. Hillcrest with the ball, 3 minutes left in the game. It is Judy dropping back. He is sacked by Jaden Ferguson. Big defensive play, and it forces a potential game-tying field goal that is no good, and Burns holds on to win 31-28.
This team's got a lot of guts, man, because we had every reason not to find a way, but just couldn't be more proud of these coaches and players, man.
So Burns will move on. Dorman began the season 8-0 under new head coach Dustin Curtis. Lost their last two, hoping to get back on track in the 5A playoffs. On the road tonight to face the Clover Blue Eagles. These two teams met back in September. A 14-point Dorman win in that one in the first quarter tonight. It is Clover driving, but Dorman's Brannon Teamer picks the ball off there inside the 10. No score at that point, but that setups our Mr. Sparky drive of the week. David Sorensen finds Anthony O'Rourke for a gain of 20, and then Demarius Foster finds a hole. He goes 25 more. Same drive, still our drive of the week. Second quarter now, Sorensen goes in from 2 yards out for the touchdown, and Dorman beats Clover tonight by a final of 37-7. For the first time since 2011, J.L. Mann playing playoff football tonight. And a home game for the Patriots hosting Spring Valley. No score in the first quarter. Spring Valley's second play of the game, Zion Fuller on the give. He goes 55 yards for the touchdown, and Spring Valley takes a 7-0 lead. But J.L. Mann would answer. Ethan Anderson goes up top looking for Toby Cates. He hauls it in, breaks the tackle, and scores to tie the game at 7. Spring Valley back to punt on fourth down. That punt was tipped, so it was partially blocked. Michael McClellan picks it up, gets the ball back deep in Spring Valley territory. J.L. Mann beats Spring Valley tonight 33-21. Spartanburg High started slowly, won 6 of their last 8, finishing second in Region 2 5A. They're a 2-seed hosting Nation Ford tonight. 3-0 Nation Ford. Carson Black to Ben Wakefield, who scores and make it a 9-0 game. But here come the Vikings. Spartanburg with the ball. Raheem Jeter on the keeper for the touchdown. That touchdown gave Spartanburg High a 10-9 lead. Nation Ford. Black back to pass. This ball is picked off by Spartanburg, and it is headed the other way. A pick 6 for the Vikings as they beat Nation Ford tonight 59-17. Gaffney rebounded from an up-and-down first month to win what many consider the toughest region in the state. The defending 5A champions, 5 wins from another title. Getting going against Rock Hill tonight. Third quarter, Gaffney up 33-23. Grayson Loftus to Amazon Littlejohn for the touchdown. Later in the third, it's Chaz Smith going in from a yard out for the touchdown. That made it 46-23 Gaffney. In the third quarter, Rock Hill trying to respond, but it is Demarius McClooney gets the tip and the interception that led to a touchdown for Gaffney, and Gaffney rolls over Rock Hill 60-23. Malden in the Midlands tonight, taking on Dutch Fork. Silver Foxes 9-1 on the season. They're in the upper state bracket this year after beating up on the lower state for the last 5 years. First quarter, no score. Foxes on the move. Pass to Jarvis Green. So hard to take down. Picks up a first down and more right there. Same drive. It is George Schamberger who finds his way into the end zone there, going through a couple of tacklers. That made it 7-0, and Dutch Fork blanks Malden tonight 56-0. Boiling Springs making the playoffs under first-year head coach Matt Reel on the road at Blythewood tonight. Quentin Solomon breaking off the first big run for the Bengals on their first drive to start the game. He's pushed out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line, setting up a short pass to Jalen Reeves in the end zone. That puts the Bengals up 7-0 in this one, and Blythewood beats Boiling Springs tonight by a final of 40-0. TL Hanna, a region champion this year. The Yellow Jackets have won their last 7, hosting the White Knoll Timberwolves tonight. Tough first-round opponent. White Knoll very good this year, 7-3 on the season. Second quarter, White Knoll up 21-16. TL Hanna with the football. It is Vashon Burton right through the middle of the defense. That made it a 23-21 game. This one a back-and-forth affair all night long. Landon Sharp to Austin Cunningham for White Knoll. That put White Knoll back on top. Third quarter now. It is White Knoll again, quarterback keeper, to go up 35-23. But TL Hanna, how about this? Scores 16 unanswered tonight to beat White Knoll in advance, 36-35. Let's go to the air. Over the top of Serene Stadium, Sky 4 flying in for Greenville High's game against Aiken tonight. Second quarter, Greenville High up 14-0. Bryson Drummond to MJ Bennett goes in for the touchdown, 21-0 Red Raiders. And then how about some defense? It is Greenville High's Jaden Blandon playing center field right back there down the middle of the field. He picks that one off. That would lead to another score, and Greenville High beats Aiken tonight by a final of 63-0. We're halfway home on this playoff edition of Friday Night Hits. 3A, 2A, 1A still ahead, but first a thank you to all the coaches that have worn a wire for us this season. It is a best of Eric Mitchell Real Estate. Mic'd up.
Nice play right there.
Either throw it away, don't take a lick like that.
If we were a fish, we'd be on every hook that was thrown in the pond.
You got to be big in both cats. I don't care if he runs you over, you take him down with you.
Did you get to that linebacker?
Yes, sir.
Did you stay on him?
Yes, sir.
Is he soft?
Yes, sir.
What are we doing? They go right again. Got to get over from all the way down there. Let's go. Good eye discipline now.
To Westside we go. Westside finishing second in the region at Greenville. Rams taking on the Mustangs of Midland Valley to open the postseason. First quarter, Westside with a 1-yard touchdown run by Hunter Puckett. And then a 9-yard keeper by Cutter Woods to go up by 14-0. Midland Valley would get on the board. A 40-yard touchdown run by Travion Dunbar. Westside beats Midland Valley tonight 45-35. Welcome back to Friday Night Hits. What else is there left to say about Daniel? The Lions have won a school record 34 straight games, another 5, and they'll have a 3A 3P. Welcoming the Southside Tigers to Central tonight, and Daniel on the board in the second quarter here. Blaine Simons goes in from 1 yard out to give Daniel the 7-0 lead. And then later it is Simons again calling his own number, keeping the ball for a short touchdown run to go up 14-0. And then near the end of the third quarter, or near the end of the quarter, Simons connected with Gavin Batt from 15 yards out for the touchdown to go up 21-0. They win at 49-14. Second straight dominant season for Powdersville. 9-1 in the regular season, home against Crescent. Back to the air with Sky 4 for this one. Powdersville with the football, and Thomas Williams takes the handoff. Williams finding some open grass there. He's gone 65 yards for the touchdown. Patriots up 7-0. This is not the same play. It looks like the same play, but it's not. Again, it's Williams, and again he scores. Powdersville up 14-0 as he dives for the pylon. And then Eli Hudgens calling his own number, keeps it for the touchdown. Powdersville beats Crescent tonight 50-14. 6-4 Broome against 5-5 Woodruff. One of those games we expected to be competitive tonight. Second quarter, 21-6 Woodruff. Carson Tucker to Corey Scott. Scott goes in for a touchdown. Woodruff had the lead 28-6. And then Broome with the ball. Jalen McGill slips through and scores there. That made it a 28-14 game. Later in the third, Woodruff would score again. This time it is Tucker to Nemo Cochran for the touchdown. Woodruff beats Broome 42-37. 34. Let's check in on some more scores from around the area. BHP beats Walhalla tonight 36-14. Seneca over Wren 45-20. Abbeville over Columbia 70-14. And St. Joe's big winners over Whitmire 61-6. Christchurch rallied past Southside Christian last week for a 1-point win and a region crown. The Cats clearly a strong contender in 1A. First things first, got to take care of business against MacB tonight. Second quarter, Christchurch up 35-0. MacB with the ball. It's Evan Sullivan on the quarterback keeper, but big tackle there and a 3-yard loss. Our USC Upstate play of the week. Christchurch up 35-0. Woods Wenham throws. Luke Baumhofer covered up, leaps up and catches it for the touchdown. That made it a 42-0 game, and Christchurch beats MacB tonight 45-7. The Sabres at Southside Christian know how to win in November. Southside Christian's won 2 straight 1A titles, looking to recapture the Magic starting against Blackville tonight. Blackville Hill is back to punt. Kyler Zimmerman who takes it, and he is gone. He gets to the far side of the field, cuts it back, and he goes 70 yards on the punt return for a touchdown. And Southside Christian on the board 7-0. Still in the first quarter. Ja'Cory Martin back to pass. He goes up top. Looking for Colin Phillips, who hauls in the touchdown there. That made it 14-0 Southside Christian. And then Will Daniels takes the handoff, and he goes 45 yards, just like the number on his jersey. Southside Christian up 21-0, and they go on to win by a final of 42-0. The first Friday night hits of the playoffs in the books tonight for our entire crew. Thank you for joining us. Mark and Julie will be back next Friday. Thanks for letting me come back in and hang out for your Friday night. Enjoy an incredible college football Saturday coming up tomorrow.